All right, what up, guys? It's your girl, Manny Meeks, and I am back with more Interview with the Vampire. We're on Season 1, Episode 6. If you enjoy this reaction series or anything else got on my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'm here, you're here, let's be here together. Down below, in the description on the Patreon, patreon.com/Manny Meeks, so the full length version of my reactions will YouTube clear. And selected access series, and also have a merch shop with teach that's in the books on top of things, where the last ones to support monetarily, those two options on Patreon. And I'm a merch shop. But you can support monetarily, more free daily. How you must subscribe? Why? The ouch is free. It costs $0. Hit the button, hit the notification bell, be notified my videos for free. And also the gaming channel, which I'm going through the Dragon Age series, and I'm currently still in Dragon Age Origins. A little behind schedule, but still having fun. Interested in that's gonna be on Manny Meeks Gaming. And listen, this man, what is this? One more time. So after Claudia lost her freaking mind and started, I don't even know how to like describe that. So she was really sad and like upset by what happened to Charlie. And Louis thought that she was in her coffin not eating, that she was moping, that she was getting sicker and sicker, and like she was gonna die from not eating. Lestat knew that she was out and about chomping and munching on all the peoples, and he revealed to Louis that she wasn't even in her bed. When he thought that she was in her bed, he thought that he was talking to her. She wasn't even there. She was gone. She was gone eating people. And he was like, where have you gone? Where have you been? And she was like, I'm just, doing me. I'm just sad. I'm sad. And eventually, they wrangle out of her that she's been killing and dumping bodies and burying them like near the, I don't want to say like a seabed, but like burying them a couple feet down next to the water. And they're like, there's a reason we burn the bodies, is because if there is a flood, a hurricane, bad weather, high rains that makes the rivers higher, it's going to wash away the soil that's covering the bodies, and all these bodies are going to pop up. And that's exactly what happened. All these bodies popped up. And so now people are like, oh my God, what's going on? And then that made the people of the city, like the top tier people of the city that they were dealing with, suspect them in things. And they eventually had to go into hiding because of her. After having their house pretty much raided and searched, she had bodies and pieces and body parts all in her room, and they were just like, y'all, what WTF? And then she got mad and just decided to leave because she was like, I don't need y'all in the first place, and I'm gonna figure out some things. And she left to figure out some things. And while she was out there, she ran into other vampires, which is what she wanted because she was trying to learn as much as she could about the vampires. And she ran into one particular vampire. What was it, Mac or something? Bruce? I think his name is Bruce. Something like that. And he assaulted her, and I don't know the time frame between that and then her being like withdrawing and going back in and out of the universities, feeding like crazy, by the way, just dropping bodies left and right, and following her. She's doing it so much that they're able to follow her. It's very Orange Juice Jones. And Louis was putting out feelers about, Claudia, I'm sorry, Claudia, come back. And while he was doing all this, Lestat was just playing around with this lady, because Lestat likes to keep Louis in the house. He wants his treasure, his prize in the house where he can go out and do whatever he want to do. And when Claudia came back, it was a huge, fat, juicy argument. And it was like years later when she came back. They had become shut-ins because, of course, the Great Depression had just started. So they became shut-ins, and they were just like, you know what? 2 tears in a bucket. But Claudia came back, and they had the largest, biggest blow up ever, because Claudia was like, Louis, let's go. And since Lestat made both of them, he can't hear their thoughts, but they were talking to each other, and he hated that mess. And eventually he confronted Louis about trying to leave. And when I mean a big fight, it was a big fight that ended with Lestat like pulling him into the air after whipping his ass around the house and then dropping him on the ground. And that's where we left off. That's where we left off. It was trash and a half. Half of the trash and a half. So on that note, let's go ahead and jump into Season 1, Episode 6 of Interview with the Vampire, Like Angels Put in Hell by God.
Why would he do that?
I suppose he thought if he exposed all his power to me, I would never feel his equal, and the relationship would suffer.
Come on, tell him again.
I made pride my blanket. And she dedicated all her energy.
She's so cute. Goda's like, nah, bruh. Nah.
Try again tomorrow.
At least she was there for you during this. I didn't get a chance to see the title. My God.
Write on a scrap of paper.
You gonna be my knight in vengeful black?
Yes.
I am the knight.
Yes. What do you want? It better about no. Get your fucking gifts out of here.
Hello.
Die.
I've been calling quite often. I don't know if the operator is patching me through correctly.
No, it has been.
I bought something.
Yeah.
It's a book about 15th century.
Yeah. Oh God, it's so amazing.
Palettes of blue, an old rose.
You dropped him from like 100 feet in the air.
Speak with you.
Well, I know he's upstairs. I can see his silhouette.
That's fine. That still doesn't deter the fact that no one wants to speak with you right now.
What do you...
Nigga, what?
25 horse.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Front end, they call a coffin nose.
Sir.
This one's yours.
Oh, is that...
Across the river in Algiers.
His shirt is nice though.
Louis, I don't know what possessed me that night.
You were mad?
I was someone I don't want to be anymore. I've changed.
Mm-hmm.
Prove it to you.
No. I do love that shirt though, my God.
I'm nothing without you.
That is a nice outfit.
The silence is cruel. And you were never cruel, Louis.
You dropped me from the plane's height.
But in the spring of 1937, one broke through.
Had to be with his parents.
He had written it himself in the music of the hour. His first
Not his parents, but his sister.
years.
Ugh.
This is my house.
Do I look like I care?
Let's start.
Leave.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, it sounded like a whole bitch on the song.
You swam the Mississippi to find me.
I hate you.
Go ahead and kiss. But I wouldn't have. Cause don't you send me no fucking song with no bitch on it. I'd send back. Be like, oh my God, let me get you a song. I don't know who you thought you was playing with, but there's a bitch on this record. I am a man, but there's a bitch on this record. You are a man, but there is a bitch on this record. Like,
Wit flows like a river. You took Lestat.
There's
There's no human equivalent.
Lover, murderer.
Abuser.
Took him back.
It's a bond that can never fully be severed. A bond like that makes you believe there are only two.
Not him taking it just because, like, Lestat is trash.
No lies. And that includes lies of exaggeration and of omission. For instance, if you can fly, tell us you can fly.
Says grand proclamations and portentous looks. Do you think I'm withholding?
You did, dog. What the bitch, you went into the air and you dropped me. This is the reason why I could never forgive somebody in that situation. Because I'm gonna remind you every single time.
I didn't want this.
But here I am.
It's why I don't particularly like being abandoned.
Kill Antoinette.
Is he gonna do it, actually?
Cowardly warnings suggesting we were no longer welcome. Please return to the dark place you came from.
Listen, I get it. They're not changing. Everybody else is.
No,
Enjoy living in a ruin, do you?
we leave the damage, so we never forget the damage.
I don't think she's dead.
She's grown very protective of me. That's what this is. Why it's hard.
She came back.
I'm not sharing a coffin with you. Move. Like, ain't no room. Like, man.
We can get on that train, Louis.
Louis.
Where you at, dog? I'm just, gonna scratch my hair because I didn't take my allergy medicine again.
What he did to you was in very poor taste. Could you imagine if something like that happened to you?
Child trash.
I won't snap your leg, defile your pocket, and zoom off on a motorbike. I'll turn your bones to dust.
Not defile your pocket? This nigga called it a pocket. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're from the South, so we call it a pocketbook sometimes. This is the reason why you gotta have absolutely direct names and correct names.
Oh, my sister disappointment.
We're not slaves. Maybe mindless accomplices.
No, we're slaves. And I will free us both.
Claudia.
She's adorable. Oh, he stopped talking. Did she checkmate him?
Tired.
I finished the game.
I think I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm a winner.
Move your pawn, finish the game.
No.
Night, Lestat.
Chicken dinner.
Good night, Louis.
Nope.
She was right.
Spoiled, selfish, thankless.
Not spoiled because she won.
Every ship that sails the sea,
Not in the...
every battle that is fought,
Well, there goes the game.
affect the American.
Jumad is Jumad. I was wondering because he looked like doo-doo poo-poo caca. Oh, please tell me there's a fro involved. I don't know what year we're in. You said he's met him in the 70s?
I have a series at the Berkeley Bar. Hey, I could interview you.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I look for people in the cracks. You feel me?
What the fuck he get?
I feel you.
I'm not gay. Is that what you're talking about? But what is that? It looks milky.
I'm not a cop or a politician.
Ugh.
So can do that.
No, that's not a liquor with milkies in it.
It's Daniel.
I have what you're looking for.
These nuts.
High quality,
Cocaine.
fitting a man of my taste.
Crack.
I have a room over.
Marijuana. I would have immediately left. Like, okay. Godspeed. I'm not entertaining this.
Interview you.
Sounds fun.
It's amazing.
No. You go ahead, have your fun.
He does not remember him. Why didn't he remember him? I mean, don't you dare play that song with the chick singing in the background. Listen, I ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time. I ain't got the time for this man out here playing with these folks. I knew she wasn't dead. He has been, like, he had her around for how long? It's been like a decade at this point, right? It's been like a whole decade and then some at this point. She's still there, and now she's a vampire? Gotta sound like Michael Jackson. Get out of here. Skedaddle. Lestat is so toxic. Not only prying into what happened to Claudia, but after Louis was like, go ahead and do what you need to do because I can't go with you, have fun. But if you need me, you know where I'll be. You know what I'm saying? And if I need you, just be where I can find you. You know what I'm talking about? I know where you'll be. Have the audacity to roll up on the freaking carriage and be like, listen, I don't know what you had thought. Girl, you was brought in, and I'm gonna need you to come back and sit down because no. Louis is gonna be sad. And he's barely happy these days. And I need you there so he won't be extra sadder to his happier because I ain't got time for it. fix it. But my goodness, like, I do not have the patience, because I would have been left Lestat. I just don't have the time. I don't have the energy. Well, as a vampire, you do have the time, but I just don't have the energy to devote to somebody who just wants to put you in the house on a shelf and look at you as he walks by doing whatever he wants to do. I don't understand that type of thinking for those type of relationships. Just to possess someone, just to control someone. It's so exhausting. But that was a really good episode. So on that note, guys, thanks for hanging with me. Hopefully I will catch you in the next one.